What's up again, guys? So I just got in from getting my hair done. Jory Dizon does it at ISSA-CPT in Vancouver. She is amazing. I highly recommend her if you live here or are visiting and want to get your hair done. So as promised, I'm gonna talk to you about the costs of competing. So I don't want this video to like scare you if you are thinking about competing, but I think it's important to know how expensive the sport really is, and then you're able to budget and save, and not everything is going to come at the beginning. Like, it comes throughout your prep and then a lot right before show day, so it's important to budget and just kind of be aware before going into it. And I'm also going to just share some tips on how you can save money as well. So let's just get started. So let's start with my hair since I just got it done. So I'm 9 days out. I got the color refreshed, got my extensions tightened. So those are a couple things that you should think about. If you do have shorter hair or thinner hair, extensions do look really good on stage, that nice fullness. And then obviously like a fresh color, so no more roots. And yeah, so that would run you anywhere from, I don't know where, like, I don't want to tell you how much mine costs because it's ridiculous. I guess that could cost you anywhere from $100 to $400 depending on where you go, what you're getting done. Something with hair I don't really tend to cheap out on. I mean, I think hair is a big factor in what you look like, so I've never been one to like box dye my hair. I always get a professional to do it. I just don't cheap out on hair. It's something that I'm willing and have always been willing to pay the money for to get it done professionally. So there's that, as well as on show day. So you'll need to get your hair done for show day, as well as your makeup done for show day. So if you are really good at doing it, like I have done my hair and makeup before by myself, that's a way to save money. But again, if it's not something you are comfortable and not something you feel like you're really good at, definitely something worth spending the money on. All right, the next thing you're gonna have to do is your nails and your toes. So I usually get a like French manicure. If you don't really like the look of a French manicure, I recommend like a neutral color. I don't really like the bright, like if you're wearing a pink suit and get pink nails, I just think that looks a little tacky. So a lot of girls do like the acrylic or gel. I've done that in the past. But now I'm just really into shellac, so it's not as expensive, it's not as hard on your nails. So I do that on my fingers and my toes. If you're not planning on like keeping up with your nails afterwards, a way to save money is just to get like the stick-ons. Just make sure you get good ones so they're not like flying off on stage or something. The next expense would be your tan. So your show day tan can run you anywhere from, I pay $150, which is 2 different coats, so 2 days before. So I think that's pretty standard. And yeah, a way to save money is to do your tan yourself. You can buy like the bottles of Jantana, or I'm sure there's other brands. I've done that before and it's turned out okay, but it's been stressful because we ran out of solution halfway through. And that's another one that now from experience, it's one that I am willing to just pay the money to get it done, because that way you're also going to look the same color as everyone else on the stage, because each competition usually has like a host tanner. So if you get it done by them, then you'll be ensured that everyone looks the same color. You don't want to be that one person that's like too light or too dark on the stage. As well, another expense with tanning is I like to, and I recommend my clients to start tanning in the tanning bed at about 1 month out from the show. Maybe every second, every third day. Just sets a really good base. And people who have spray tanned me in the past have always said that I've had like a really good base going in. So there's that. How you can save money with that is like my gym, we have free tanning. So I don't know, not everyone has that, but yeah. Oh, I guess you could buy like a 1 month unlimited package like the 1 month out before your show, so that would save you some money, I bet. Another expense to think about is waxing. So I mean, you're bearing a lot, so you need to have everything waxed and groomed or shaved about at least 72 hours before your show, so that's another expense. How could you save money? You could do a home kit. I've never done a home kit waxing. I just don't think I'd be able to do that to myself, so I guess you could do that. All right, the next expense would be your eyebrows and your eyelashes. So I used to get my eyebrows threaded, but then I started to I like break out or have like little bumps and rashes, so now I just do my eyebrows myself. My eyelashes, I know a lot of people do the fake extensions or whatever. I have really long eyelashes as is, so I've never done that, but that could be something to think about. Or on show day, I just wear false eyelashes, so that would be like a cheaper way, especially if you're not planning on upkeeping with them, because I believe those are pretty expensive, and I think you have to fill them like every 4 to 6 weeks. All right, the next cost would be supplements. I am fortunately sponsored by a supplement company, so I don't really spend a lot of money on supplements. But I would imagine you could spend maybe $100 a month on supplements depending on what you're taking. I'm really not taking a lot this prep. I take creatine, beta-alanine, a multivitamin, and DIM, which is like for your estrogen. Oh, and fish oils. So nothing like too crazy, but like I said, I'm so grateful to be sponsored by Precision Sport Supplements, so that has been a huge saving for me. So I know it's a goal of a lot of competitors to be sponsored by a supplement company, so that is obviously a way that's going to save you money for that. If you are interested in a video on secrets to sponsorship or something like that, comment below and let me know, and I will make that for you guys. Right, another big expense is your suit. So gosh, these could range anywhere from like $200 to $1,000, I bet. I've never really gone crazy with a suit. How I've always used the Suit Lady. She is in BC. She's amazing. And some of my suits I've bought in secondhand from her, so she would resell suits for like $200. So I remember I bought a couple like that, and then I would like bling them out myself, so that's a way to save some money. But with your suit, I mean, you don't really want to cheap out on it. It's a big part of your look. So make sure you get the right cut, make sure the bottoms are big enough, make sure the connectors are flashy, just really like research your federation and kind of like what the look that they like. So suit is a big important expense, so yeah, definitely consider that one. All right, the next expense, which there's no getting around, is your registration. So my registration was $100 Canadian, and then a lot of shows you have to be registered with the federation as well, which was another $50 to $100. So yeah, you just got to do that. I know some federations are really expensive, so yeah, just shop around and just kind of know, I guess, what you're getting yourself into when it comes to that. All right, the next one is your shoes and your jewelry. So, oh, my shoes are right here. I'll grab them. Okay. So these are my little stripper shoes. They're so dirty. Oh my gosh. It's like from the tan. My feet aren't always that dirty. So I gotta clean these up. But yeah, shoes. Okay, I've competed 7 times. I've worn the same pair of shoes every time. They were like $50. I got them at like a stripper store here in Vancouver. It was called Dare to Wear. It's now closed down, I've learned, but yeah, they're about $50. And another expense is jewelry. So I like to wear earrings, a bracelet, and some rings. So I have a bag of stuff, and my favorite stuff it hasn't been the most expensive stuff. It's been the stuff from Le Chateau. So I would say like maybe another $50. You might even be able to go to like Claire's or Ardene's, because sometimes they have like flashy stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to be like your most expensive piece of jewelry, because like I don't wear it other than on the stage. So yeah, that's kind of like a fun one to shop for and match it up with your suit. Alright, the next one that you can't really cheap out on is your food throughout a prep. So I should document, I don't know how much I spend on food a month, but a lot of people will ask me like, is it expensive to eat so healthy? And honestly, it's not. Like, you can buy, I wrote an article on my blog about how to eat healthy on a budget, so if you guys are interested in that, I can share that through YouTube as well. I just find when you're prepping, you're not really eating out as much. You're prepping your meals, you're not wasting food, you're eating a lot of the same things, so you're able to buy in bulk. So yeah, but food is definitely like a big expense, something that you need to be like getting in consistently and have the money to do that. So obviously, and you want like good quality food, so it's not really something that you can cheap out on. Another expense would be your gym membership, obviously. That's a no-brainer. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I feel like you probably already have a gym membership if you're thinking about competing. So I guess that's just another thing that to add to the bill. All right, the next one is very important, and another one that I don't think you can really cheap out on if you decide to hire a coach. So yeah, coaches for an entire prep can start at like $1,000. I know some that can go up to like $6,000 to a prep. So yeah, I mean, I have trained myself for a show, which obviously is another way to save money. But in my opinion, it's not really something that you can cheap out on. I did shop around a lot for a coach, and it wasn't all about the price tag. It was about, you know, what I was getting from the service. So that's another great topic. If you guys want some insight on how to choose a coach, comment below, and I'd love to make that video. So that's another huge expense to think about. And then the final expense that I can think of off the top of my head right now, I made a list here, but would be travel. So I'm so fortunate to be competing literally like a 5-minute drive down the road this time. All my other shows I've had to travel for, not like I've only had to fly for one show, but I've had to stay in hotels, so hotels, travel, all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, obviously competing is not a cheap sport. But that being said, any time that I've wanted to compete, or I think if you want to compete, like anything in your life, if you want something, you make it happen. Like, you can work more, you just save more, you just find a way to make it happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Comment below, answer some of those questions I asked you throughout this. Secrets to sponsorship, or how to eat healthy on a budget. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please just give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.